This is not gonna end, is it? So apparently Maria Kanellis' husband, Mike Kanellis, claims that Undertaker doesn't understand the current professional wrestlers, aka he doesn't understand this generation of wrestling. Oh man, I'm finna have a field day with this one, y'all. This is what he had to say. First and foremost, I have the utmost respect for The Undertaker. I always have, and he was one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. He was nothing but kind to me anytime I interacted. I didn't interact with him a lot at WWE, but every time I did, he was great. My issue is his problems seem to come at the talent and say that it was their fault that the product is soft. I can promise you that the talent has zero input on the product that gets out. They get told what to do. If they go off the script, they get punished If they go off script, they get yelled at or they get punished. It's not their fault. The talent has always been ready and willing to do whatever it is asked for them to do, and most of the talent have had far more success on the independents doing what they normally do. Then when they get to the WWE and they get watered down, they get told to do this and do that and do this. First of all, I don't agree with him saying that, calling out the WWE for the product being soft. He basically spoke his mind, and when the product is soft, it's soft. So why all of a sudden you getting mad at him for speaking the truth? I mean, I haven't seen you in the WWE, so what gives you the right to say that he doesn't understand the current product? It's beyond me. I do understand where Undertaker's coming from. It's just from what I see as, it's just a generation gap. There's a difference. We as professional wrestlers of my generation, we look out for each other. We have each other's backs. We understand when the company's trying to screw us or not screw us, or this and that. And I don't think the guys are soft. Yes, they are. Because of their gimmicks, they are. So I don't care what you say, they're soft regardless. So you can't get mad at him for saying that, because he the one that spoke the truth. So my wife is very close with Michelle McCoy, and having that interaction there, I don't think Undertaker was trying to be disrespectful. I think it's just a generational thing. If it was a generational thing, how come nobody hasn't agreed with his opinions? Because first of all, he basically spoke the truth about the company being soft. It's been like this ever since they went PG. And you don't see him playing video games and try to get ready and look pretty and sexy for the girls and the women and stuff. Ain't even about that. I mean, when it comes to Undertaker, he did what he had to do. He didn't try to look pretty for the crowd. He basically did his job as a character to entertain the people. So yeah, I get that him and his wife and Michelle were close with each other and everything, but still, it's not just a generational thing. It's called having an opinion and stating facts. I think it's his mind. I think it's his mindset of, well, this is the way we did it. They're not doing it this way, so it must be wrong. As opposed to someone like Mick Foley, who's adapting and understanding the way professional wrestling is evolving, or somewhat like Edge, who's helped out. Who's adapting and understanding the way professional wrestling is evolving. or someone like Edge, who's helped out so many of the younger guys in understanding where wrestling is evolving. So I don't think it was a disrespectful thing from Undertaker. I just think it was a generational gap and not understanding this generation of professional wrestling. No, he doesn't need to understand. He understands professional wrestling, but he just doesn't need to understand today's professional wrestling, because today's professional wrestling is not like what it used to be. It's not TV-14. The PG still sucks. It's too kid-friendly nowadays. And the fact that these wrestlers are backing Vince McMahon's plan up, I said what he's doing is great. Not today, he ain't. Because as long as he's still around, this company will continue to go down the drain. So that's one thing you need to understand that. As we have noticed before, top guys like John Cena, Universal Champion Roman Reigns, and WWE Champion Drew McIntyre disagreed with Undertaker's comments. Of course they are, because they were a bunch of punks. While there are a lot of names who agree with the Phenom, including top stars and legends like Stone Cold Steve Austin, Tony Atlas, who ripped Seth Rollins, taught here to read more, and the United States Champion Bobby Lashley. So I'm glad that one guy is in the PG era agrees with Undertaker, which is Bobby Lashley. Everybody is so busy getting so butthurt over this once again, and I think it's just silly and funny at the same time. Look, these people need to understand something. When it comes to Undertaker's opinions, I don't think they understand him. Because he's been in the wrestling business over 30 plus years. He knows the business, he knows the franchise, he knows what goes down behind closed doors. And what I don't understand from today's wrestlers like, Seth Rollins and them, they completely did not like what Undertaker had to say. They should be thankful that Undertaker paved the way for them. If it wasn't for Undertaker, they wouldn't be in the wrestling business today. So don't get mad at a legend for speaking the truth. Unless you get older and you express your experience in the company, you would have done the same thing. Come on, y'all. Food for thought, man. And like I said, there's going to be more people coming out disagreeing with Undertaker's comments. All I gotta say is be ready, y'all, because it's coming. Just so you know. Y'all enjoy this video, let me know in the comments down below, man. Holla at me on Instagram and Twitter. I will have that in the description box below. The original article to this will be down below as well. So yeah, I'll see y'all later, man.